All right, with the core four, we're going to check in with the forward fold initially, see where we wind up. I keep a pretty big bend in my knee for mine because I've got a pretty long torso up top. So go as low as you can, then we're going to hit the calves. We're going to release them 1 to 2 minutes each side. One I forgot is that you can push straight down. That's a pretty big pressure point, and pull up, as well as knead back and forth in circular lateral motions. So again, 1 to 2 minutes each side. Right off the bat, you can go ahead and check in with the heel elevated taps. So keep that back heel down, back knee bent, hovering the front heel about 1 inch to 2 inch max, and do 10 of these taps each side. Try to keep those hips back and then dunk the head forward. So 10 per side on this one, feeling the stretch is in as much of the hamstrings as possible. That back calf is probably going to be tight for a while. I checked on mine, and the back calf in this movement just stays kind of tight because of the heel contact. Then we'll check in with the forward fold yet again, see if we've got any more space this time. I felt like I had a little more after just a couple reps for demo. The next move we're going to do is our little wider than hip width apart good morning stretch. I get a little awkward with my hands here, but basically you have a bowl that you're making with your hands. Your pelvis is a bowl. We're spilling that bowl forward, spilling it forward like that. And then sitting the hips back as far as we can, keeping the chest and head up, not letting it go much lower than this. You want to find that proximal or upper hamstring tension here. We want to hold for 5 breaths while we explore that tension. Every exhale, maybe we try to increase the consciousness in that hamstring contraction. Push our hips back a little more if we can without falling back over. And then we're going to do 5 repetitions. Exhale up, inhale back, try to find that upper hamstring near the glute. 5 reps here. Try to keep the toes down. They'll come up a little bit. And we'll do 5 hinges after the 5 breaths. The final one, I only have a kettlebell, no amp, so I'm going to use a kettlebell for anchorage. We're going to keep that low back on the ground. We're going to prop up. We're going to slowly lower the lumbar till we get the belt line on the floor. Keep the legs back as much as possible as one heel taps the floor. You're going to alternate back and forth. I would do as many of these, taking it to about a 99 or a 90% capacity. So go back and forth till you're really fried up. And then you'll repeat this whole thing for 2 to 4 rounds. Then when we're done, we're going to stand up and do a final check-in with the forward fold, and hopefully we feel a lot less tension in the calves, more in the hamstrings, and more space.